How's it going, movie fans? When it comes to video games being adapted into films, the first game-to-movie adaptation was a Japanese anime based on the Super Mario Bros., which came out in 1986, but the genre really started taking off in the 90s, and the progression in quality of visual effects has only increased the output of such films. Most recently we saw the release of a live-action Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but there are plenty more to come, including adaptations of Monster Hunter, Mortal Kombat, Uncharted, and Minecraft. Here are the Firewall's top 10 video game movie adaptations. At number 10 is Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva. Based on the Professor Layton puzzle adventure game series, available on Nintendo platforms and Android, Professor Layton and his young apprentice Luke become involved in a deadly game where the prize on offer is eternal life, but the risk of losing is death. The running time is 99 minutes, and Professor Layton and the Eternal Diva has the Firewall rating of 6.1 out of 10. At number 9 is Detention. This Taiwanese psychological horror is based on the survival horror game of the same name, set in 1962, at a time when perceived opponents of the Chinese Nationalist Party were being imprisoned and executed. A secret study group become trapped inside their school. The running time is 102 minutes, and Detention has the Firewall rating of 6.3. At number 8 is Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. It's not the last we'll hear from Sonic on this list, but first up we have a direct-to-video release which was created as a way to promote the Sonic adventure game. In it, Sonic and sidekick Tails are sent on a sinister mission by villain Dr. Robotnik. The running time is 60 minutes, and Sonic the Hedgehog the movie has the Firewall rating of 6.5. At number 7 is Ace Attorney. Phoenix Wright is a rookie defense lawyer working under a new justice system which gives defense and prosecution 3 days in court to present their arguments before a verdict is reached. Based on Capcom's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. The running time is 135 minutes, and Ace Attorney has the Firewall rating of 6.6. At number 6 is Resident Evil DEGENERATION. While the live-action Resident Evil movie franchise began in 2002, it's the animated adaptations which have been generally better received, and it began with DEGENERATION, which is set in the same universe as the games and has Leon S. Kennedy dealing with a T-virus outbreak. The running time is 98 minutes, and Resident Evil DEGENERATION has the Firewall rating of 6.6. At number 5 is Sonic the Hedgehog. Following a lengthy period of character redesign, in the middle of February, audiences were able to see the live-action Sonic, and based on box office and audience reviews, I would say it's been a success. The film stars James Marsden and Jim Carrey, with Ben Schwartz voicing Sonic. The running time is 99 minutes, and Sonic the Hedgehog has the Firewall rating of 6.9. At number 4 is Pokémon Detective Pikachu. This year it's Sonic, but last year was Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds was brought in to voice the Pokémon in an adventure comedy based on the worldwide phenomenon, which began as a video game. It became the second highest grossing video game film adaptation of all time. The running time is 104 minutes, and Pokémon Detective Pikachu has the Firewall rating of 6.9. At number 3 is Street Fighter II, the animated movie. Based on the Street Fighter II game and released in Japan the same year that Western audiences were being given the live-action adaptation starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, but the animation comes out on top. Terrorist leader Bison searches for the world's greatest fighter. The running time is 102 minutes, and Street Fighter II, the animated movie, has the Firewall rating of 6.9. At number 2 is Resident Evil Damnation. Back to the animated Resident Evil universe, Damnation is a sequel to DEGENERATION, with Leon S. Kennedy returning. This time he finds himself in the Eastern Slav Republic as he searches for proof that bioorganic weapons have been used during a civil war. The running time is 102 minutes, and Resident Evil Damnation has the Firewall rating of 7. At number 1 is Batman Assault on Arkham. There can be little argument that when it comes to games and their animated films, DC Comics knows what they're doing. Assault on Arkham is a great amalgamation of the two, set in the Arkham video game universe. taking place post-Origins and 2 years before Arkham Asylum. The running time is 76 minutes, and Batman Assault on Arkham has the Firewall rating of 8.2. Thanks for watching. Next week I'll be counting down the Firewall's top 10 Bryan Cranston movies. Don't forget to subscribe for more top 10s and reviews.